your company. Look, when you were starting up as a young fighter and you had the prospect of winning thousands and thousands of pounds for entering a tournament and not even coming in first place,
Right.
was that be an opportunity that you snapped up with the IBA?
Man, that would have been an opportunity I snapped up real fast. You understand me? Most of the time we get into amateurs to develop ourselves, for professional. A lot of amateurs don't stay in amateurs because there's no money to be made in there. Everybody wants to go pro, but you seeing what the IBA is doing with a 300,000 prize for the. That's crazy. Even the small money is some good money. You know what I mean? I think if they would have had that during my time, I would have stuck around a little bit while longer. And I think this is what the mindset and the things that they want to do. They want these kids to stick around a little bit longer, develop themselves a little bit longer, and then get themselves out there. Because when they get themselves in the pros and stuff, it's a different business. You understand? I love the way that they still got the head gills off. They still got the head gills off to get that experience of head gill off instead of being an amateur, then getting a pro, then realize like, oh shit, my head gill off. So they're getting that development. But if they can keep them in the amateurs ranking for a little bit while longer, that's beautiful. And what would make them stay? Money. We all need it.
Boxing fans are waiting for you to get back in the ring. We're here. Oleksandr Usyk says he wants you. It must be a lovely feeling to hear that. He wants you, but also because of what you've achieved in the ring. How close is that fight to being finalized?
Man, that fight is very close. We in the let me back that up. I don't want to put out no force and attitude. That fight is, I wouldn't say it's close, but it is in negotiations. How about that? You know what I mean? That's great. My heart is still pumping with joy, still excited about it, and I think it's definitely gonna happen. So we still. But the biggest thing and the best thing about it is that we're in negotiations. It's not just talk. This is real conversations that we're having amongst each other teams. So I'm looking forward to it. I know how boxing is, the business of it. I know how you can have something 1 minute and the next minute you have nothing. But with this right here, I think it's going to be solid. And if it does be solid, it's going to be a hell of a fight to watch.
I asked you about Conor McGregor, who went on a similar path with you. He went to a retreat to take ayahuasca like yourself, and he's come out a different man. Can you tell me about the path that he went through, what he went through, and what he'll come out as on the other side?
Well, I don't know what path he went through. You know what I mean? We all go through different journeys. We all have a different journey in life that we're taking. So whatever his trip was, man, I hope it was a beautiful one. I hope he got everything that he was looking for out of it. You know what I mean? And when you go to ayahuasca and you do ayahuasca, you got to understand you may not get what you want, but you'll get everything that you need.
Very last thing here, Jake Paul, AJ prediction.
AJ Paul position, I mean, if it's not scripted, I'm going with AJ. If it's scripted, you're going to already know who's going to win.
Appreciate it.
Great.